Vic and Mario, I'm going to offer some commentary about Herman Cain. I'm going to make a prediction. You can mark this date down. Um, I don't pretend to know everything, but I would say, based upon this sexual allegation scandal that's floating around Herman Cain, I say Herman Cain is toast. Um, his campaign rep came out on Geraldo Rivera's show on Fox and would not answer a yes or no question as to whether or not there were allegations made. Um, Geraldo asked him 3 or 4 times, and the man would not say yes or no whether there were payments made, whether there were allegations. That was a stumble right there. And Geraldo tried to throw him some rope to save him, saying, if you don't answer this question, it's going to break really bad in the news the next day. And sure enough, it did. Cain started out the morning by pretending he didn't know anything about it. He was not aware of anything. They began to spin it all day long, and it just got progressively worse to the point where Cain, in the evening on Greta Van Susteren, was stumbling again, he was basically lying. He was trying to say that he was not aware of any payments made out. If there were payments made out to any women while he was CEO of the restaurant organization, he was not aware of it. And his comment was, you have to talk to the people from the restaurant association. Well, he's the CEO. If the board decided to make a payout to these women to make it go away because of him being the CEO, you mean to tell me that he didn't know about it? It doesn't make any sense. He's still trying to maintain that he did not sexually harass or abuse anybody. Everybody knows that if you really didn't do anything, and it's not going to break bad for your organization or your company, there's no need to make a payout. There was a payout made to 2 women, and there's a non-disclosure clause, which means we're going to pay you X amount of dollars, we're going to shut it down, and pray it goes away, and nobody brings it up anymore. Herman Cain had to know this was going to come back and bite him in the ass later on down the road. If he didn't, he's dumber than we think he is. I just think he's playing us for a fool. I personally think he's done behind this. He might as well just step off the campaign trail and call it a day. I don't think he had any intentions of being president anyway. I think he's just using this money to go around and make speeches, collect donations, and sell his book. He knows he's not going to be president. And this is just his way of crashing and burning. I think this was bound to happen. I think he had to know this was going to happen. The other thing that's interesting here is this story was probably floated by a Republican operative who wants him off of the presidential campaign because he was one of the front runners. So somebody's trying to knock him off the block. This didn't come from the Democrats. Somebody's trying to knock him off the block and get him out the way. Whether it be Romney's people or not, we don't know that. But this didn't come from the Democrats. And like I said, Herman Cain knew this was going to happen. You can forget all your dreams for black people or anybody that thought maybe we were going to have a thriller in Manila with Herman Cain going up against Barack Obama. That ain't going to happen. Forget that dream. Mark my word, Herman Cain is toast. Herman Cain is burnt toast. See you, brother. You got to go.